Welcome back, YouTube. PPS here, YouTube Play of the Day. We got two spots for you guys today. We're going to be rolling with two SEC teams today on this last week of conference play. Got some conference tournaments going right now, but there's a lot of these games today that really don't matter, and I'd rather go with games that do, right? So want to get it rolling right away. I will do my recap, but I want to pull these up first so you guys can see these. So I do think these lines move today, and I'll talk about these in a second. But now you guys can see what we're rolling with there. Got to recap. Pepperdine, I think they would have needed like 4 overtimes. Honestly, I think they would have probably needed it. Pepperdine used up all of their shot making in first half of their first game, where they scored 56. Just really poor shot making. The whistles were not going where we needed them to go, just a very, very poor game. William McKinley is good, though. The dude's a beast, or Wayne McKinley for San Diego. Moves us down to 63-42. Still 7-2 run. I know it doesn't sound as good as 7-1, but 63-42, 15.88 units. All right, let's talk the first game here. And I'm going to go with Alabama. We're going to roll with Bama. This team is so good at home. I mean, they're averaging 95 points per game at home. We're going to have a very fast-paced type of matchup here. The net, all of these data numbers always look towards Alabama because they shoot the metrics are going to look good when you shoot threes and do layups, right? That's going to be really good for metrics, really good for data to want to back you, right? That's why their adjusted offense is number 1 in the country. Bama shooting 40% at home from 3. Bama's also going to be running and gunning in this game. They are tied with Kentucky. They're tied with South Carolina, and they're tied, I believe, with Auburn for the number 2 spot in this conference. So this is a must-win game, right? This is a must-win game. I like getting Bama after back-to-back losses. Before that, they were rolling, guys, right? They were rolling. LSU, they put up 109 at LSU. They put up 100 on Texas A&M, 98 on Florida. They lost to Kentucky in that crazy game. At Kentucky, tough matchup, but they scored 95 points in that game, right? They still would have covered this in that game. I can't get away from the team total when they're at home, guys. This is an absolute wagon team. Tennessee, obviously, a better defense than most in this conference, and obviously a matchup at Florida is a tough one for anybody in the swamp. So I want to back this team. It's just the numbers that they shoot at home are crazy, right? I talked about Mark Sears. Mark Sears is the only guy who shoots better or averages more points on the road than at home. Every other one of the guys, Estrada, Nelson, all of these dudes shoot better significantly at home. You get the last game of the season, you got to win it. They average 95 at home, and Arkansas is a lost cause, man. They don't give a crap about anything right now. They're third worst in this conference. A huge letdown this year. And I don't think they have anything to match up with Bama here. I think Bama absolutely runs them out of the gym. So Bama team total 94.5. I don't want to take a spread because Bama's defense is horrendous, but give me Bama team total 95. Let's go. Going to a team I do not back much, and it's going to be Auburn Tigers. We're heading into Auburn to take on Georgia. Georgia is, I believe, middle of the pack in terms of defense, in terms of adjusted tempo, 136, 77th adjusted defense. I don't believe they've played. Oh, yeah, they did play, and they put up 97 at Georgia a little bit ago, which is why this number was kind of weird to me. I do think they get over this number because they are at home, and they're an absolute wagon at home. Let's just take a look at their last, 8 home games for Auburn, right? They played Mississippi State, won by 15, 78-63. They lose to Kentucky, tough one. Only scored 59 points. They play Bama, they win by 18. Vandy, they win by 27. Ole Miss, they win by 23. LSU, they win by 15. A&M, they win by 11. All of those double-digit wins, guys. And this Auburn team is going to be wanting to obviously go here because they are tied for second in the conference. I think obviously that's going to mean a lot to these teams, and especially when you have a difference maker down low in Jahani Broome. Obviously very, very good. Love the free throw shooting from this team. Outside of Broom, who shoots 60% from the line, Williams, Baker, Mazzara, and Jones, 84, 87, and 91%. They only shoot 35% from three, but this is a team that wants to get downhill, wants to force you, put your hand in the cookie jar, and foul. I think Auburn has the ability to put up numbers in bunches here. You get the home crowd. I don't know if they're going to have, I think they might have a few seniors. Jalen Williams, I know, is one. Johnny Broom, I don't think it really matters too much because he was at Moorhead for so long. But you do have guys that have been in this program for a little bit, and I think that we're going to see Bruce Pearl bring them out ready to roll today. I think Auburn absolutely puts on a clinic at home against a team that really isn't playing for anything. And again, that's why I like these games a little bit more when one team has something to play for, right? Because there's really, when you're looking at, right, the Arkansas of the world, Georgias of the world, these teams are just playing so they don't have to play on the first game or the first four in their conference tournament. This is the third and fourth worst team in the conference. I think they're just going to be kind of going through the motions, getting themselves ready, being healthy for the conference tournament, and just hoping and praying that they're going to get a chance to play well in one of those. So really like Auburn and Bama getting great matchups right before the conference tournament, but they need to win, right? Alabama, team total 94.5. Auburn, team total 83.5. And both these teams want to obviously move up in the rankings for their at-large bid. Obviously, they're looking to maybe get a 2-3 seed and push for there. So this is a game that can definitely hurt your case, and it won't really help you outside of the conference side. So really like these spots for both of them. Again, 63 and 42, almost 16 units profit. And we got 2 SEC spots today. Have a big UFC card tonight, guys, as well. So it should be a fun one. It should be a fun day in sports. So thank you, guys. Hit that like button for me if you haven't already. If you want more plays, I told you guys, just message me over on Twitter, and we'll get you involved with that. So thank you, guys. Have a good one, and best of luck on your bet.